year 2026 in Benidorm town will be the one where hotels check-in will change forever in our city. What is happening with property prices in Benidorm town? Are we the most expensive town in the whole entire Valencian community? How much does it cost in theory if maybe one of you would want to purchase a property here, either as vacational home, something to rent as an investment, or maybe for a place to retire in the future? You're about to find out. Things to do in Benidorm. November is packed up with different types of events, and we're really looking forward to those. The weather forecast and much more in today's Benidorm news update. So stay tuned. Let's begin. Let's start today's video from the tourism update and things to do in Benidorm town for all those of you who are coming here on holidays shortly. As you all know, we've had a little bit of calm before this storm in a sense, because after the peak summer months, it was September, October, these were slightly quieter, but nowadays November's coming. Today is the day of Halloween. Tomorrow is All Saints Day. It's a national holiday. Usually all the places are closed with an exception of touristic areas, and we'll be there to show to you guys everything that you should see. And after which we start with November fiestas, which are the celebration of our town of Benidorm. It's a whole week full of different types of events on the streets. There's going to be different colorful lights on the streets at night, some fairs, some different types of entertainment, attractions, and many more things. Fireworks, mascleta, firecrackers, aka, and many more. Apart from that, after the last day of November fiestas, there's going to be the fancy dress party. This year it's supposed to be the record 30,000 participants, or maybe even more. So yeah, each time it's bigger and better. We'll see what's going to be happening this year. And apart from that, there is the Benidorm half. This is a half marathon. There's two options. It's 10K and 21K. This will be celebrating towards the end. I think it's day 22nd or 2020-ish. It's on the Visit Benidorm official website, by the way. And the curious thing is that there's around 8,000 participants already by now. And it's not the best thing. The best part is that, imagine, how many of these do you think are Spanish and how many are British? More than half of those who've registered are British. I'm not sure why and how, but for some reason, a lot of people actually are coming here for specifically Benidorm half. Incredible. I do not run 10K. The biggest I've run at the same time, like in one place, was 6.5 kilometers. So I'm a 5K girl, but 10K is also incredible, and 21K, wow, that's a huge strength you need to have out there. But running by the beach with gorgeous views is still pretty incredible, isn't it? Apart from that, there's going to be a brand new race which is debuting for the first time. It's called Poniente Race 8K. So it's not a 5K, it's not 10K, it's not 21K, 42, it's 8K. Very strange race, but it's around all the entire Poniente beach, back and forth like a circle. And this is going to be its first edition. It's going to be also right now in November, and it counts already with 600 participants. Maximum, I think it was 750. But overall, I guess what we see is that we're full of runners out here. There's so many people who run, either smaller distances, bigger ones. It's an incredible climate to do sports. Honestly, as a runner, now officially myself, I can confirm this. And having more and more of these types of events, it's just great. It increments our energy. The days are sunny, nice and warm. We go around. It's a very special atmosphere. Those of you who are doing some sports get what I mean. And we would love to see more of these types of events happening here in town. By the way, today, the night of today, there's going to be so many Halloween special events. There's going to be events for nightclubs and different types of pubs, lounges. There's going to be specific parties with entertainment, themed ones. Everything's decorated for Halloween to, is it Christmas before? I think so. If not, I meant Halloween. Obviously, for Christmas, we also have some news already. A lot of restaurants already have published the Christmas menu and New Year's special Eve dinner. In some places, New Year's we've seen for 75 euros per person. That includes all the entertainment, all the drinks and snacks and cocktails and everything. It's not bad. We've seen way worse, up to 100, 150, 200 euros per person. But if you are planning on booking something special for these types of celebrations, Christmas or New Year, do it now because some places already are quite full. And now let's continue with two main news, shall we? First of all, let's talk about the properties in Benidorm town. Those people who are coming here on holidays, a lot of the times feel like, oh, I wish I could stay here. I wish I could have like my own piece of home here in Benidorm where I could come whenever I want. I could stay here. It's mine. And then maybe in the future I'll retire and just stay here forever, which is what a lot of people actually are doing once their retirement hits. And others even earlier, especially if they work remote jobs. And many people are curious watching different real estate portals like Idealista, Fotocasa, etc. And seeing the prices. The surprising thing is that Benidorm is the fourth most expensive town for properties in the whole entire Valencian community. And we were surprised because it was supposed to be the first one, number one. However, the area where we live, right next to Benidorm, which is Alfaz del Pi, and its beach, which is why it's so expensive. It's because of the beach part, which is called Albir, the paradise village, how we call it, and we have plenty of videos for you guys from it. This is where our migration consulting office is located as well, our real estate company. That's where we are based. And our area is the most expensive one. Here in Alfaz, the price for 80 square meter, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1.5 bathrooms apartment would be 382,000 euros. The average price, 382,000 euros, 80 square meters apartment. Guess how much does it cost in Benidorm? The same type of apartment, exactly the same. In Alfaz, it's 382,000. In Benidorm, it would be 305,000 euros. And I feel like we've seen plenty of apartments for 200,000, 200 something thousand euros. I feel like it's because of the brand new skyscrapers, if you know what I mean, on the Poniente side, the brand new buildings, the towers. These are incredible, stunning, absolutely. New technologies, solar panels, materials are incredible. But these cost a whole fortune, 1 million euros and more. There's from maybe 400,000 euros upwards. I think it's because of that when you get an average, you get a really, really high average price for an apartment like this one, 305,000 euros. And the same is happening with the Albir, with some new developments and with properties that are slightly newer. Prices are just skyrocketing. In Altea, for example, it's slightly less. It's 286,000 euros for a 2-bedroom apartment. So honestly, why is this happening? This is happening because a lot of international investors and people who are coming from abroad, for them, these prices are still tolerable and they have no problem with purchasing these types of properties whatsoever, which is why if the market sees that, if the area sees that there's people who are buying it, even though prices are sky high, then it shouldn't be that bad, isn't it, right? If people are able to purchase it, even those people from abroad, not Spanish one, people who are locals are not able to purchase these types of properties. Usually the vast majority, some people obviously that have their own businesses, they are able to do so, but those who do not, the main issue is that people get average salary like 1,500, 1,600 euros a month, where even if it's two of you, like a family unit, a father and the mother, or like a couple working together on stable jobs, you would get 3,000 something. Some banks don't even loan money if you earn less than 4,000, or maximum they will give you like 100 something thousand euro worth of property for a mortgage, or 200,000 euros. It's not enough for this type of property prices that we have here. So international market is the one that this coastal area is relying the most of. And while this is working, while people are purchasing, I don't think this market will collapse, honestly. Benidorm increased its price in more than 12% since last year till the day of today, and it still continues, not as fast, obviously, but it still does. So we're curious to see where this will lead us. It looks like there is no roof in this house of increasing prices. It's very, very interesting, and at the same time, it's intriguing and it's insanely dangerous because obviously the market might collapse. So we'll see how it goes. But if someone's planning on relocating in Benidorm, just so that you know, these are average prices. It doesn't mean there are no properties for lower than this price. There are, but there's also properties who are worth millions of euros. And actually the most expensive house in the area, almost in the whole entire Spain, is in Benidorm. And it has stunning views, but it costs 13.5 million euros. Probably that's where all the high average in statistics comes from, because of luxurious properties like these ones. But they're gorgeous too, let me tell you that. And now let's continue with the last, but probably the most important news for today. And it is about the hotel check-in that will change forever in Benidorm town very soon. It's supposed to be in 2026. This thing is called the tourism digitalization in Spanish. Basically, it is a brand new system that will be happening in European Union in a lot of countries. Benidorm is the pioneer city that tested this digital wallet. They call it like the wallets that you have, like Samsung Pay, Apple Pay. There's like wallets, like apps in your phone where you can save your cards, like payment information to just pay comfortably with the phone, etc., or in your Apple Watch or like digital watches. So it's more or less the same thing. It's just that it's slightly different because it stores way more than that. It's like your avatar, like your digital ID with all your information. And it's used whenever you're going to hotels. Benidorm Hotel tested it, one of them only, and what they've seen is that the check-in time was reduced to only 2 minutes. Who would not want to have an express check-in of just 2 minutes after the whole morning of traveling, of flights, of international flights, and kids that are tired and family members who are tired and just willing to go to the pool, to the sunshine? Well, this is possible because from 10-15 minutes that the average check-in usually takes, this is going to be just 2 minutes. And it will be so easy as downloading the app in advance if you wish, if not right there before the entrance or while you're going in the transfer shuttle bus. Download the app, register with the data, and that's it. When you go to the hotel, you just put the QR code for scanning. Immediately the hotel has all the information. They know it's valid because of this system, and that's it. And if you have to pay, you can even pay with the same QR code. That's that, and it's done. 2 minutes and you're done with the check-in. The system is supposed to be launching in 2026, which basically is in a couple of months' time. Just tomorrow is going to be November. So it's November, December, and we're in 2026. It's bizarre how time just flies, let me tell you. It's incredible. Not sure if you feel the same way, but for us, time just passes. The years just go like this. It's incredible. It's going to be Christmas soon. In 1.5 months, we're going to be all celebrating Christmas. Wow. So this is a huge change, and some people are really stressed out about safety, about the data protection, but these wallets are supposed to be equipped with the specific safety measures and security that is authorized by European Union to be used in order to encrypt the data, to store it safely, to ensure that no one just gets an easy access. Although nowadays we do know that as much as everyone say it's safe, there's always going to be someone smarter who will be able to get it if they want to. There always might be like a breach in the security system, but as for now, at least what we do know is it's going to be perfectly safe. It's going to be up to all the safety standards and data protection standards. Thus, I feel like it might be a good thing, because imagine waiting in a giant queue in the peak of summer, almost an hour to get checked in. If it's going to be in 2 minutes, it's going to be going like this, and in no time you'll be by the pool or by the beach or having a walk or having a nice cocktail in your favorite bar here in Benidorm town. Let us know if you would be using this type of system, and if you feel like it's a correct way of advancing and improving and changing for Benidorm hotels. And now let's talk about the weather. This is the last thing that we're missing for today's video, and honestly we're quite surprised. During the day when it's sunny, it's very nice and warm. We're wearing blouses like these ones, and it's perfectly fine. We don't wear sweaters, but in the morning and evening / nighttime it does get quite chilly. There were some clouds, and there will be up towards following Thursday, so the weekend should be great. There might be mini clouds like there are right now in the sky, but nothing major. And sun will be shining. It's going to be nice and warm. The average temperatures, maximum temperatures towards Thursday will still maintain as they are, between 21 and 24 degrees maximum, which is great. People are enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the beach, having a lovely walk, discovering the area, towns, villages, local markets, and much more. Incredible time to visit Benidorm. Thank you for accompanying us in today's video, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video from Benidorm on a Halloween night. Let's see what's happening, how many people there are, if it's safe. Last year when we filmed a Halloween video for you guys in the evening, we almost got robbed because I was filming and my bag was right here and people were going behind us and they've seen my husband and they ran away. So we'll see if this year will be in a better look. Stay tuned. Goodbye.